What's up, YouTube? We're back with another episode of What the Hell Am I Doing? Today, I've got a really cool explore for you guys. I got a home that was built, I think, in the late 60s or early 70s, and it's been abandoned for a few years now. The place I'm talking about is this place right behind me here. I think this one's really gonna blow you guys' minds away, so let's get inside and see if we can figure out what happened to this place. Okay, guys, we're gonna start today's adventure outside. Do a quick walk around the house, and then we'll go inside and check out and see what we can figure out about this place. Right away, looking at this place, it looks like it was a place that was probably built in the 60s, maybe the 70s at the latest. It's a very nice looking home. Looks like it's a split level house. I really like those archways at the front here by the patio. It's very nice looking. Yeah, that's cool. It's on a very large property. So my guess is this will be redeveloped at some point. And they'll probably just build like 42 houses on this little property here. But yeah, it's a huge yard. All this is the same property here. And as you come around back, it's also huge back here. Look at this. It's a beautiful property. It's a beautiful day too, isn't it, guys? Yeah, at one point in time, this would have been a cool home. Look at that, they got a balcony up there. That's very cool. I can tell that would have been a great spot to hang out. You guys know me, I would love my coffee and cigars there. Okay. And this is the back side of the house here. It's a beauty. Yeah. All right, let's not dilly-dally out here too long. I think we should go inside, see what we can figure out about this place. All right, guys, we're just inside the front door of the house. So why don't we just start this one by wandering around the first floor and we'll kind of see where we end up. I think this one's gonna be really, really cool. Right away, you can kind of tell some of the house has been modernized. As you see right away, there's a fairly recent light hanging in the hallway here. I bet you that's probably from the last 15 years or so. But it also seems, as you look around, a lot of this house is stuck back in time. Probably in the 60s when it was built. And we'll turn around here to the front door so you can see what that looks like. It's got a nice window on the side there. Now the house seems to have this pine type trim and pine type shuttered doors. Even the baseboards are the same kind of trim. But what I like about up here is they have the dark granite floors, which are really nice, and that's probably something they've done more modernly, more recently. But yeah, if you look out the window here, you get to see outside where we first started this video. It's a beautiful archway at the front door, at the patio there. And this house seems to have a lot of archways in its design, which is really neat too. Like this family room here. Look at that beautiful archway going into the room. It's a nice little touch that really gives the house some class and character. What a nice room too. Get another archway over there going into the other room. Beautiful big room. This might be an Artex ceiling. Seems to have those types of designs. It would kind of make sense with the age of the house that we presume it is. But it's a very nice, big, beautiful room. Lots of light coming in here because you got the big windows here. These are probably about 15 feet wide. And of course, you turn around this way, and you've got the dining room letting in a lot of light too. Just amazing stuff. Another thing I really like, they have the valance up here. So you could hide your curtain rod, or you could even put a light up there and kind of give the room some ambience. Very, very cool. The floors are quite nice too. Very reminiscent of probably the 60s. That type of hardwood flooring. Very good shape on this floor, so that's nice to see. So let's go check out the dining room here. Again, I'm not sure that's an Artex ceiling, but I'm getting the feeling it might be. And of course, that's another modern lamp or a chandelier, I should say, hanging there. That would have been above the dining room table. But yeah, look at those beautiful floors, beautiful hardwood floors. I believe these are original to the house. You got nice baseboards. I'm kind of a fan of the darker wood and darker trim generally, but I do like the way it looks in this house. And of course, this is looking back out towards the family room from the dining room. So let's check out the kitchen here. There's two ways to enter the kitchen. The one way is from the dining room. And if you continue all the way through, actually just three ways. You can enter the kitchen from the basement and from the front hallway too. So let's take a look, see what the kitchen looks like. The kitchen here looks fairly modern. It looks like it's seen some renovations probably in the 90s and the 2000s. Reason I say that, the cabinetry in here looks a little bit older. Like these cabinets and cupboards. These are reminiscent of something you might see in the late 80s, early 90s. But if you look at this backsplash, they have that glass tiling, a fairly modern faucet on the sink. They got granite countertops. Actually, it's fake granite countertops. But yeah, this glass tiling here, that's something you would have seen around 2010. So I think that's probably the most recent renovation to this house. Because even over here, the backsplash is the same stuff. I'm sure the cupboards are all empty. You can see some mold starting on that one. Even that dishwasher, that's a KitchenAid dishwasher, but I bet you that dishwasher is late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah, all these are going to be empty, I think. Quite dirty though, I gotta say. Yeah, but everything looks to have been taken out of here. It's a fairly decent sized kitchen. I don't think this is an eat-in kitchen from the size of it. I mean, they've got 4 chairs here. Perhaps they had a little table by the door back here. But it's kind of a tight kitchen if you have a table in there. So maybe they use the family room the dining room more to eat. Oh, that's cool. I didn't notice that. It's a pretty old school new-tone intercom system. Let's take a look inside the Maytag fridge. This looks like an early 2000s type of fridge. So somebody's left, I don't know what that is, but that expired or was issued on December 27th, 2019 and expires February 2021. So it looks like someone was here maybe 4, 5 years ago. That's an interesting freezer side. Look at that. That's an interesting shape. Very clean though. Very clean. Of course, yeah, like I mentioned, there's some dining room chairs, or maybe these are kitchen table chairs that have been left behind. It's a nice brick accent wall in the kitchen. I like that. And of course, as you turn around here, they have a valance for the curtains on the sliding door here. Again, look at those cabinets. They're pretty moldy. I would think this place has probably been abandoned for a few years just from that alone. All right, so let's continue this way. So we'll go down this way last. And this takes us back to the front hall where we started. I guess we can look in the closet. It's a very empty closet. It's nice to have 2 big closets at the front door though. Lots of room for your coats and for your guests to leave their things. That's always good. All right, why don't we take the stairs up? I can tell you this carpet they have here is a little bit more modern. Carpet reminds me of something you would have seen in the last probably 15, 20 years. All right, so let's go up. Now this hardwood actually up here looks a little different. This actually is probably the original hardwood from the floor, or from the house when it was built. This has that 50s, 60s look to it for sure. It's a big spare room. Oh look, even the flooring's kind of lifting up in here. So this place has probably been abandoned for, 4 or 5 years if that's happening. It takes time for moisture to do that. It's a pretty decent looking closet. I like those shelves. I like downstairs, all the baseboards and trim are that lighter color. So the theme kind of goes throughout the house and everything matches. Is there anything in the closet? No. That's crazy though. They got an old DVD, VHS combo TV here. Those were huge in the late 90s, early 2000s. What do we got out here? Oh, we got like a patio out here. That's cool. I wonder if we can get access to that. Let's continue this way. Another thing I'm noticing is all the lights. Every light I've seen so far has been modernized. You got that one up there. You got the one in the kitchen. The ones we've seen downstairs, they've all been modernized. What do we got in the linen closet here? You got a magic bag. And they got some incandescent light bulbs, which are becoming rarer and rarer. So back here, we got a nice big room. I'm assuming this is the master. It's a huge room. Obviously, everything's been taken out of here. The walls are getting quite moldy, as you see. It's kind of gross. And the floors are lifted badly here. Yeah, so that's another decent sized closet. Decent, not huge. Is this patio open? Let's see if we can go out there. Yes, it does. Okay, so this is the patio out front. This is awesome. I would love this. I would come out here for cigars, morning coffee, even chill in the evening. Absolutely amazing. And there's a look along the roof line of the house. And of course, looking down at the first level. But look at the size of the property here. Absolutely huge. What a beautiful, beautiful place to live. And I love this second floor balcony. This is just amazing. There's a nice pile of turds on the ground there. But yeah, it's a pretty cool patio up here. Let's go back inside. Very, very cool. I like that a lot. What'd you guys think of that? I would make use of that every day. All right, so let's go check out this room over here. We got a bathroom in here. So again, the bathroom is semi-renovated. I mean, you have newer tiles on the floor. But if you look to the right, you got those older 60s, 70s type cabinets. And you've got the old seashell sinks with newer trimmings on the wall, new towel racks, new toilet paper holder. It's a decent looking tub. Looks like the hardware is probably from the 70s or 80s. Some nice tiling though, look at that. Yeah, so kind of like the rest of this house, some of this bathroom is stuck in time, some of it's new. That's a very new toilet, or fairly new toilet. Two different flush buttons, that's interesting. It's very interesting. Like the trim and everything and the flooring is still old, it's just they kind of renewed things around it. Oh, look at this bedroom. This is a really big bedroom too. And the floors in here were a big time mess. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's got a big closet. Cool. perhaps this was the master bedroom. Although it would make more sense for the master bedroom to have the balcony access. Wouldn't you guys agree? Can we get in this one? It's just a closet. Can't get in it. The floors are too warped. And they got a little bathroom in here. Oh, it's a full bathroom too, not just a washroom. Again, they have the newer toilet. It looks like a newer pedestal sink. That's like an 80s sink with an 80s faucet. And they've got a shower here. Yeah, that's like an 80s insert shower. That's pretty neat. It's pretty cool. And again, if you look around, all the tiling and everything is very much original to when they built the house. Oh, that's a cool medicine cabinet. Is it open? Yeah. It's empty though. Neat. That's a very cool little bathroom. That's a very 80s towel holder too. Interesting. All right, well, let's continue on. It's a fairly empty house, so this is probably going to be a quicker one today. Look at that intercom. That thing is massive. They even built a bezel out of wood around it. Like, wow. That's the biggest intercom I've ever seen. Okay, this is the master bedroom. So the room with the porch access isn't even a master bedroom. Very strange, but this room is nuts. Look at this bed, guys. It's a little over the top. I mean, the posts are taller than I am. Got a little chandelier in the bedroom. It's crazy. They got the old dresser left behind. You can see it's empty. I like that mirror too. Very cool. And over here they have another dresser left behind. Do have some clothes left, some jeans and whatnot. Look at the mold on the wall there. And that's kind of a small closet. But again, yeah, if you look at the doors, the trim, like that very much looks like a 60s closet door with the 60s flooring. I'm pretty convinced this house was probably like a 60s or maybe early 70s house. I'm sure John or Tommy will have better ideas if I'm wrong. So over here we got some books. Glass. 50 Shades of Grey. Why Men Love Bitches. And Burned. I think the person that lived here was a little conflicted. We still have the TV remotes. We're going to find anything we shouldn't find? No. Interesting. That's the same driver's handbook I think I used. Again, we'll look at this headboard and these posts one more time. It's pretty cool woodwork on the posts. And again, this bed, you know, it's seen better days. Somebody tried to toss it. Very interesting chandelier there. They did a terrible job. Look at that hack work up there. Oh my God. Yeah. You guys know I love to point out hack work when I see it. All right, let's get around this. Even the walls here, look at the mold there. Yeah, bizarre. And the color's weird too, purple. All right, well, let's work our way downstairs. I think this covers everything that's upstairs. So we'll go to the basement now. All right, so let's go down towards the basement. This looks a little rough down here. This might be an indication of how much time this place has been empty. Look at that. The ceiling has just come completely down. Doesn't look like anybody stole anything, so it might have actually just come down on its own. Oh wow, that's a beautiful fireplace. So that brick wall there has a beautiful fireplace on the other side that doesn't share the same type of brick. But this is really, really nice. This is a very nice stone fireplace. I like how it has the circulation. I point that out every time too. You got the input air and the output air up there. Some floating shelves. That's very nice. The ceiling is crazy though. Why has it come down? It's just bizarre. Another beautiful archway there. Let's go this way. So maybe they had the TV hung here at some point. Oh, so there we go. Owen just found the build date. This house was built in '78. So I'm a little wrong. That's okay. Look at this tiling. It's pretty strange. Whoa, and the mold's getting bad down here. Look at that. It's a pretty large bathroom though. I mean, that's a very large shower. The tub itself is not so deep. And again, they got another one of these modern toilets with the buttons. Another double sink. That hardware looks newer. Again, like this bathroom's kind of a little bit of '70s, a little bit of 2000s. It's strange. Like those lights up there are definitely a little bit more modern, as are the faucets. And look at that ball and soap dispenser. It's pretty wild, right? We got a door here. I don't know if we can get into it. It's just a closet. All right, so let's go back out this way. You know what, we'll go this way first because this room looks really cool. What do we got here? Oh wow, so they've built a sunroom on the back of the house. That's really cool. Yeah, because you can see there's the original exterior wall. This at some point was probably a sliding door. And they converted this into a hot tub sunroom. Like, look at this. Look at this, can you imagine? Look at that. It's definitely seen better days. I mean, there used to be people in here, not drywall. But that is just very cool. You got a beautiful pine wall at the back here. I think that's pine. Jamie will tell me if I'm wrong. He's a pine guy. That's a beautiful wall though. An amazing huge hot tub. Like I would just love to use this. What an amazing room. What's that? What's that over there? What is this? The barnett. I don't know what this is, guys. Is this like some kind of an old school kitchen cabinet? The barnett made in Renfrew. Yeah, it's like a bread drawer. This is like an old kitchen set. That's really cool. Is this like a cutting board? No. Really bizarre, guys. What do you think this thing is? That's guitar picks. Or, sorry, that gin Dunlop thing was for guitar. Interesting. You guys tell me. I have no idea what this thing is, but it's pretty cool. I just noticed they have the pine walls going all the way around this room, too. That's very nice. What an amazing hot tub room. I would absolutely love to have this in my house. I'll show you guys the whole scope of the room from the far corner. So there's the Renfrew there, or the barnett, or whatever the heck it is. And that's looking over to the hot tub. This is pretty wild too. We got an outdoor new-tone speaker mounted on the wall. And they actually have a separate intercom, which I've never seen before. Never seen one without the speaker built into it. So let's go this way. So here we just got a closet. Paint's peeling pretty bad in the back corner there. As is the paint on the ceiling. Look at that. Latex, I love the way it peels. And this is the garage. Now the garage is a pretty big disaster. Look at this. I mean, you got insulation everywhere. The ceiling has come down in here. It's kind of strange that all this ceiling is coming down everywhere in this house and there's no real signs of flooding or water. I mean, they had a Tim Hortons party here at some point. But yeah, I mean, the garage is an absolute disaster. Just stuff everywhere. Stuff is hanging everywhere. I mean, look at the insulation just hanging down in my view. It's nuts. You go over here. Look at that. You got an old counter or a mocked up countertop. That's not an old one. That's a mock up with the faucet. Well, that's neat. They have a sink in the garage. I've never seen that before. I like that. There's a little sink nook here. Even tiled it in. What do we got here? You got shelving. What's behind this door? You know what? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit. So in here, we just got storage for paint and everything. All right. So we'll go back out this way. Sorry guys, it's really crammed in here. It's hard to move. But if we go this way, you know, you got an old filing cabinet. It looks like something they tried to salvage here. What is this stuff? Looks like a photocopier. It is a photocopier. Bizarre. What's in the filing cabinets? Nothing really. And back here, you just got some more stuff. Another filing cabinet. Table in the corner. Maybe a door they're trying to save. I mean, it looks like a lot of stuff here they might have tried to save or something. Or they're saving from somewhere else. Because those are windows. Those are new ones. So, yeah, I don't know. These are kind of weird. They're kind of out of place. What do you think is going on, guys? Let me know. Okay, let's go down to the basement. I see there's a basement door here. And I think this is going to wrap this one up. Again, we got that modern carpet. Well, the basement's a disaster too. I don't know why the ceilings are coming down this place like this. Look at this. How does that happen? Especially if there's no water flooding or water damage. So this is definitely the huge part of the basement. This would have been the entertainment area. Probably had a TV system right here. It's pretty neat, the old bookshelf. Now this is something I would say would have been probably like a renovation in the 80s or 90s. Again, down here they have the more modern floor. So they may have even retouched this sometime in the last 20 years. But the reason I say 80s or 90s is this style of entertainment area is very dated to when we had CRT televisions that were a certain size. Way before HD TVs that now, you know, can be 80 inches in someone's house. People used to have encyclopedias and books like this all around, and that's exactly what this shelving area was for. Definitely something from a different time now. Yeah, so you got a couple stools over here. You got a closet in here with not too much in it. Got some old videotapes though. And of course you got the electrical panel hidden away here, old school style. Look at that cabling, that's some old electrical cable wiring. And we got another bathroom. Again, with that dated tiling, we got that like 70s or even fast food joint type flooring. And you've got those old 70s tiles on the wall. Look at the paint decay in here. Holy crap. That's bad. Insane. You still got paper towel left behind though. And that Dial soap, that looks brand new. And again, they got another one of those strange toilets in here. Bizarre. How's the shower look? Is that a pile of hair on the floor? That's kind of nasty. So that's a bit of a fancy insert shower. I don't think I've seen one like that before. Very cool. But yeah, if you look around, the walls down here, the water's really, or whatever's going on, is causing all sorts of moisture damage. You've got mold. I want to say water, but I don't think there's signs of flooding. I think it's very important to reiterate that. Got an old wreath on the floor there. It's just so weird. Over here, this is the cold room. Yeah. So this is where they would have kept, you know, the cold room stuff. Of course, they have a Christmas decoration there. They got a very cool bar at the one end of the basement here, which I like. It's a bit of a dated looking bar. That wood is, I like darker wood like I mentioned earlier, but still, it's very cool. They don't have a sink or anything back there, but this would have been a great place to host parties for that big event or the big fight or whatever. This would have been a great little spot. In here, oh, look at the flooring in here. That's some interesting old school flooring. So in here we got the old laundry room. Look at that wall, the decay in here, and even the mold. It's kind of out of this world. Wow. Pretty dingy, isn't it, guys? Yeah, this kind of looks like it was a laundry room or a second kitchen, actually, now that I'm looking at it closer. Maybe the original cabinets from upstairs ended up getting put down here, because this all looks like stuff that would have been from the 70s, right? Yeah. So I think they probably took all the old stuff from upstairs and built a kitchen down here. And at the same time, it doubled as a laundry room, because there's your dryer exhaust, there's your washer hookup, and there's your huge plastic, but I like this one, the laundry room sink. You got an old dresser here, I'm presuming it's going to be empty. Well, not completely. Otherwise, I think it is. These are someone's fishing trophies. That's neat. I also wanted to point this out, though. I noticed this just a second ago. So they got a microphone here. I noticed they had some guitar stuff upstairs, so it looks like whoever lived here was a musician. Maybe did a little bit of recording for fun. And they left their Shure microphone behind. It's getting moldy. I mean, it's been here so long, the microphone's getting rusty, too. That's wild. What do we got in here? Ooh. So in here, we got crawl space, we got furnace stuff. Look at those moldy boxes. Oh my God. Is there another basement here? Look at that, you got a lockable door going down another level. It's getting moldier too. It's getting grosser. Look at that paper towel roll. Whoa. Yeah, so this is like the sub-basement. So this is like the freezer room, I guess. This is where they had the massive chest freezer, which is empty, so we won't be able to reveal that one to you, unfortunately. We have some Ryobi stuff. Yeah, this is just kind of like a basement storage area. It's where the electrical panels are, the plumbing, the chest freezer. We'll go this way. Some of their belongings are left behind. Nothing really important, just random items. Down here looks like there's some signs of water damage. Definitely looks like it on these walls. Aspenite always shows it and rots the quickest, so. You know, down here it kind of makes me think there might have been some water at some point. Very strange room though, it's all aspenite. Not a whole lot to it. It's just kind of wasted space. I'm assuming here Yeah, so this takes us to that crawl space that I showed you from the other side. Pretty wild. All right, well, I think that's gonna wrap this one up, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed coming on this adventure with me. It was a really, really cool place to share with you. So if you have anything that you noticed or that I said wrong and you wanna let me know, just leave a comment. And of course, make sure you hit that like button and share it out if you can. All right, everybody. That's all the time we have for this adventure today. I hope you guys enjoyed coming on this adventure with me as we explored this 1978 split level house. It's a pretty cool place, kind of stuck in time, kind of renovated a few times over the years, but overall, I think it made for a really, really cool explore, and I hope you guys enjoyed coming on this one with me. If you did, please make sure you hit that like button, and of course, leave a comment and let me know what you thought about the episode. Oh, and before we go, just want to remind you all, trying to get the channel to 5,000 subscribers as my next goal. I need all of your help to get there. So if you have not hit that subscribe button, hit the button. It's free. All right, well, that's all the time we have for today. Hit that subscribe button there. Check out last week's video there. Check out the random video up there. We'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for tuning in.